Hello, my Mahjong friends. Welcome to the weekly Mah Jongg Class clinic. In this clinic, we are reviewing the basics, tips, and strategies all about Mahjong as we play on ilovemahj. In this tutorial, we're learning and discussing the 2025 categories and switching hands. This is the final video of the series, and we're talking about singles and pairs and how to switch from them. I know some of you are like, oh, we don't play singles and pairs. I suggest you start trying. You can easily switch to a different hand if the hand does not work out. Let's look at it and we'll discuss singles and pairs. I'm sure you'll give it a try after this video. I'm so glad you're here. Type in the comments below any questions you have and I'll be sure to answer them. Type in the comments below if you have a topic you wish me to discuss. I'll be sure to create a video on it if we don't already have one. As we play on ilovemahj, please put any comments of what you would have done different, or if you enjoy this tip or strategy or the basics that I'm sharing. Please type it in the comments. Be sure to connect with me and support the Mah Jongg Class channel by subscribing, liking videos by hitting the like button, share the video with fellow Mahjong friends and family so they can become better players, comment and engage. I love hearing from you and discussing all about Mahjong, and consider giving a thanks by hitting the thanks button to support the Mah Jongg Class channel. And you can always email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com. Thank you to those who have supported the channel in the past. I appreciate you always subscribing and sharing comments. And I especially like those thanks of appreciation. Thank you for your support. Let's talk about Oh My Mahjong. They have been a good part of the Mahjong community and offer some great products. Oh My Mahjong has dozens of mats to dress up your table, and on some of those mats, they assist you in the core Mahjong rules. They have beautiful layered tiles with multiple colors, and you can choose your favorite colors. They have storage items, accessories, and entertainment items. It's crazy, but are you ready for Christmas in July? Featured are the 2025 holiday ornaments and their holiday mats for 3 days for Christmas in July event. It starts on Tuesday, July 8th through the 10th at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. After July 10th, you won't be able to see these holiday items again until September 1. Shop early and get a head start for the holiday shopping. Items could run out once released and may not be available in September for your holiday shopping. There are 4 ornaments: the Lolo ornament, the Dragon ornament, the 2025 in dots and 2025 in BAM ornament. Grab yours on Tuesday, July 8th through the 10th. Head on over to Oh My Mahjong to check out the details and options for the Christmas in July shop. While there, please use the code MAJClass at checkout to let them know I sent you and to receive your 10% off at checkout. That's MAJClass, MAHJCLASS at checkout. Crazy that we're shopping in July for the holidays, but what a perfect time to get a jump start. Head on over. Over the last 8 weeks, we have talked about switchable hands over the 8 categories. There's 9, and today we're talking about singles and pairs. It's our final week and our final category. Listed are the 8 topics in addition to the switchable hands for each category. Week 1, we talked about reasons you would need to switch hands. Week 2, we talked about skills needed to switch hands and 2, 4, 6, 8. Week 3, we talked about how to practice learning switchable hands and any like numbers category. Week 4, we prepared our hand to be switchable and the quints category. Week 5, choosing what hand to switch to and the consecutive run category. Week 6, we talked about switching hands and the timing of it and the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 category. Week 7, we talked about questions to ask about switching hands in the Winds and Dragons category with switchable hands. Week 8, we ended with the end game and when to switch to breaking up your hand. Today is week 9 and the 9th category of singles and pairs. I hope after this you will have the confidence to try playing a singles and pairs hand. Let's look at the singles and pairs section. There are 6 hands in the singles and pairs category. Every singles and pairs hand corresponds to one of the other 8 categories. All the categories are represented except the quints. Of course, you can always go to quints when you start receiving lots of jokers. I would suggest the National Mahjong League that these lines should be placed in the sequence of how the card is represented by the categories. They're kind of jumbled around. I have mentioned some of these hands in previous videos about switching hands, so check out the previous videos, and I've linked them in the description below, all of the 8 prior ones from the weeks before, so head back on over to them and review them. Let's look at these singles and pairs lines. Line number 1 has the winds and consecutive run, so they would correspond to the winds and dragons section and the consecutive run. Line number 2 is a 2-4-6-8 hand. Line number 3 is a 3-6-9. Line number 4 is consecutive run or possibly any like numbers. Remember, they don't have to be 1-2, 1-2. They could be any 2 consecutive numbers, but they have to be all the same in 3 different suits. Line number 5 is 1-3-5-7-9 category, and line number 6 is obviously the 20-25. That's the big hand worth 75 points. Let's break this down line by line and talk about switchable hands. Looking at line number 1, we're talking about winds and dragons and consecutive run. Clearly, you can jump to line number 7 in winds and dragons. You do not have to start with one of the numbers given here, so it says 1, 2, 3, 4. What if you started with 2, 3, 4, 5? Then you have the components of 20, 25. Be mindful of what numbers you're selecting when creating the run. There would be 9 tiles that would correlate if you should switch to winds and dragons line number 7. The second grouping I have is consecutive run line number 2, all in one suit. That's when you start pulling jokers, drop the winds, and switch to line number 2 in consecutive run. You could even consider playing 1-3-5-7-9 line number 7. You've collected some winds, and then you decide, maybe I'll switch to line number 7 in 1-3-5-7-9. You have the 1s and 3s in the same suit. You would obviously need to collect the 3 and 5 in a different suit. This could also be made with upper numbers if you had chosen to play 5, 6, 7, 8. You could do 5, 7 in one suit with news, and then obviously collect 7, 9 in a different suit. There are 8 tiles in common with that hand. If the numbers of pairs do not come together and you start collecting more winds, the final hand I suggest is start pulling more winds or some jokers and obviously flowers. I would jump to line number 3 in winds and dragons, where you would have 6 tiles in common with all those winds. This is just line number 1. I'm sure there's other hands you can switch to, but these are some that I came up with. Let's look at line number 2 in winds and dragons. This is corresponding to the category 2, 4, 6, 8. So it's just an additional hand to play and look at. I would switch to the 2-handed suit in line number 1B if you should get more jokers. You only have 4 tiles in common, but it's a good switchable hand because you have 2 suits and this requires 2 suits. If you wanted to drop one suit and you have the matching dragon, line number 3 in 2, 4, 6, 8 would be another option. It's all one suit with the matching dragon. So you could take one of these suits and use the dragons if you start pulling a lot more dragons. There's one more hand, and this one's probably a hard one. Not sure it would work, but you could try it. You have your flowers, 2, 4, 6, 8, with 2s and 2s. You would have 7 tiles in common here, and you might want to give that a try. You would have the flowers, one of the 2, 4, 6, 8s, and then whatever other number you choose, you can grab it from the other grouping. As I mentioned, there's probably many more you can switch to, but this was my suggestions. Let's look at the third hand, and it's a 3, 6, 9 hand. This 3, 6, 9, please remember the 3s at the end do not have to be 3s, they could be 6s or 9s. Keeping that in mind, consider switching hands if some of the pairs start getting discarded. Take a look at the corresponding category of 3, 6, 9, the concealed hand. I absolutely love this hand. It takes your mind a hot minute to figure it out, but it is a lovely hand. So you have 3s, 6s, and 9s. And here you were collecting 3s, 6s, and 9s, 3 suits. Pretend these were 9s, or you can, any number there. And maybe you started pulling dragons. So you have a pair of 3s in common, pair of 6s, and pretend these were 9s. You would have a pair of 9s. So that's 6 tiles in common. That's a good switchable hand. In the next line, you have 3, 6, 9, and then maybe you started pulling more 3s or more 6s or 9s, and you could then use jokers and go for line number 5. In that line, remember these don't have to be 3s, they could be 6s or 9s. Therefore, you would have 10 tiles in common with line number 5 of 3, 6, 9. Line number 3, you could just use your 3s with matching dragons. That's a little bit of a stretch. You would only have 4 tiles in common, because if you chose to use 3s and 3s, you would have to come up with the dragons. And a good switchable hand for most categories is any like numbers. You have a lot of like numbers here, whether they're 3s, 6s, or 9s, you can choose to move to any like numbers. And maybe one of the interesting things that people might forget about, in 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 7, what if you decided to use 6s here? We have 6s, 6s, or these could be even 6s. And maybe you start pulling dragons and flowers. This is a great like numbers hand with 6s. So you're moving from 3, 6, 9 singles and pairs hand to line number 7 using 6s to create that hand. Please keep in mind, I know some of you are saying, well, that's a really far stretch, but remember, it's a recovery hand. If you can't make that singles and pairs hand, you have to decide maybe all the 9s went out. Well, now you can't make that hand, so now it's the time to switch hands, and don't give up. I've won games where I've switched hands and I've made it because somebody's not collecting them. Remember, looked at past videos, things to consider when switching hands. Let's move on to line number 4. Line number 4 is a consecutive run hand or an any like numbers hand. You're collecting all 3 suits and you focus on a specific number. This is a high valued hand, so if you're in a tournament or you're playing for money, you might consider this hand. You can go to the concealed hand, which is still of a high value hand in consecutive run, and you can still make this hand. So maybe you're collecting 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and something happens. Well, now you can play 2, 3, 2, 3 and add 1 tile before, which is the number 1. And obviously they don't have to be the numbers 2, 3. You have 10 tiles in common here. That's a great switchable hand. And as always, these are like numbers, so be sure you can switch to any like numbers hand. Don't forget that bottom any like numbers hand is concealed. Let's look at line number 5 in singles and pairs. Line number 5 is a 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 hand. It has like numbers in it, so the last 2 numbers are pairs of odds of like numbers. They don't have to be 1s. They could be 3s, 5s, 7s, or 9s. So you could take all 3 suits and easily switch to any like numbers. They would have 6 tiles in common. You could even jump over to a consecutive run hand and play with 1s, for example. You can have your 1s and fill in that little run. And maybe the best thing is to just jump over to the matching category on 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and play with line number 1. And they have all one suit here, so continue if you should start pulling jokers and play the first line in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 category. That would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 tiles in common that would work in this category. Let's look at our final category in singles and pairs, 2025. Don't be scared of this hand. I love this. I often play it when I get the white dragon. I will start here and collect 2s and 5s. When you get yourself in a situation, you're clearly going to move to an open hand, but please also consider some other concealed hands and use jokers, such as any like numbers, the concealed hand, line number 3. There are 11 tiles in common, and I've pulled them out below. You have your 2 flowers. You can pick all your 2s and use your white dragons for the any dragon. You could also jump to the matching category of 2025. Consider moving to the first line in 2025. It has 10 tiles in common. You have your flowers, the 2025, and 2s if you choose to use 2s at the end. The concealed hand in 2025 is a good option also. You have the 0s, or you can use jokers, and then you have all your 2s and a 5 from one of the unused suits. This hand has 9 tiles in common. It's always best to try the category that matches. But again, consider the 2, 4, 6, 8 category, that like numbers hand with 2s. You can use the opposite dragon and use that as your white dragon. And in that hand, you have 9 tiles in common. These are other suggested hands, and obviously, if you don't get any jokers, you can move from any of these other hands to the singles and pairs category. Don't be afraid to try them. You'll wow yourself when you win them and your opponents. And if you play for money or in a tournament, these would be great hands to play because of their higher value points. And when you play in those games, it's all about the points. Of these 6 categories, I've made some suggestions for switchable hands. There are many, many more I'm sure you can find. Please pop them in the comments if there's one you would like to try, or if there's one I might have missed to help others out in their Mahjong game. Now that we completed our series with the singles and pairs category, please head back to the past videos and see the categories and each of the lines broken down to their switchable hands. In the description below, I have the links to each of these videos. Be sure to be flexible and observant and keep your options open and collect tiles that will help you move to another category. Be willing to switch to another hand based on the discards and the exposures and new tiles you pick from the wall. It's often, again, easier to stay within the category of the same section by picking a hand there, and I've shown you where you can cross categories. One of those is that 2, 4, 6, 8 category, the like numbers hand, the any likes numbers category, and always consecutive run. I hope you enjoy this series. Please give me a thumbs up and share with fellow Mahjong players so they can build themselves up and help make it an exciting game and challenging when you play with them. Please consider becoming a channel member of Mah Jongg Class YouTube channel. Take your love of Mahjong to the next level and join the Mah Jongg Class channel. While all the content is free, you can decide to support the Mah Jongg Class channel. There are 3 levels to choose from. Just click on the home screen and click on each level to read all about them. The free ways to support is to subscribe, share with fellow Mahjong players, like the video, comment, and think about offering a thanks of appreciation. And now you can become a Mah Jongg Class channel member by clicking join. Thank you again for all of my past supporters and for those who are already members. I truly appreciate you being here each week on Tuesday evening at 6:30. Be sure to join me next week for a new topic and possibly the start of a new series. If you're looking for a topic on the main page after you've read and joined and become a channel member, You can click on the magnifying glass and search for a topic. Whether you're looking for the basics, tips, or strategies, I'm sure you'll find it. And if not, you can email me and let me know of a topic you would enjoy hearing about. Let's get on and play on ilovemahj and start practicing. ilovemahj offers a 14-day trial if you register. They've been generous enough to offer Mah Jongg Class YouTube watchers 21-day trial, which is an upgrade from the traditional 14-day. They're giving you an extra week when you register and use the code CB. Please register. It's a great way to build your skills with the exercise room. It offers you how to switch hands. It gets you up to speed in your gameplay by practicing with the bots. It is the best platform to play Mahjong on. I've been playing since 2021 and I have not switched. It's what I truly enjoy playing on ilovemahj. I hope to see you on there, so don't forget to join and use the code CB. Let's head on over and practice and see if we can switch our hands from any of the ones of the past 9 weeks. Let's take a look. On ilovemahj, we're going to play game launch, play with bots, official game, and advanced. Let's launch our game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. Look for your pairs. We have a pair of 9s. We have a little run, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Maybe we'll keep 7, 8, 9. And I know I do play fast, but the concept is very simple. I haven't even looked at the card yet. I know my categories. Go back and review the categories video. It's listed in the description below, and learn your categories. I'm just collecting the numbers 7, 8, 9. A 4 I can get rid of, but that's a new pair. But 4 and 9 are pretty far apart. So there's 6 numbers, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not going to work. So we're going to break up these 4s. And I'm probably going to get rid of the white. And actually I'm going to get rid of the 4 because I want to keep 7, 8, 9. And I have the makings of wins, but maybe I'll get rid of one of the norths. I'm not going to keep those wins. Pulled another 7, a 1, and a 4. We can pull back one of the 1s and get rid of a wind. A 6 and a green. Ooh, maybe we do 6, 7, 8, 9 with the matching dragon, but we have no flowers. We have 3 to pass though, so let's continue.
Charleston.
A 2, we have an 8, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna get rid of the 6s. I don't want to go that low. Unless we play, no, let's get rid of the 6s. I'm not gonna even consider something else. 1s and east, I think we already passed that.
Pass.
And we have another green dragon. And we can look at consecutive run with those green dragons. I think it's only line number 5 and we need some flowers with that. And we don't have any flowers. Even though collecting 6, 7, 8, 9, I still need flowers. Let's just do 2. I usually like to do 3, but we'll just do 2. Ah, I got the same ones back. Let's get rid of east.
1 crack.
I go fast to Charleston because I don't know what hand I'm playing. And when you call early, you get committed, and we don't even know what hand we're playing, so what the heck are we calling?
2 bam. South. South. So 5 dot.
We could play 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe if we get a 6, bam.
4 dot.
Oh, 7, 8. I'm going to try for one of the easy hands of consecutive run, like 6, 7, 8, 9, and 2 suits. So I'm going to get rid of the 8.
Dot. 5 bam. East. 9 crack. 2 crack.
We have a run too
6
with
dot.
sevens. We get the matching sevens.
North.
Let's see.
3 bam. 9 crack. 9 dot. 1 crack. 5 bam.
Oh, we got flowers now.
4 bam. 9 dot. 9 crack. Red.
5.
5 dot. 7 crack.
Not calling.
West. 9 dot.
I have no idea what hand. I'm looking maybe for
6
6,
bam.
7, 8,
6
9.
crack. 3 crack. 8 dot. 5 dot. 8 bam.
We do 6, 7, 8, 9. We can call that 8, but that's the first 8. Let's let it go.
Call. 3 dot.
Oh, joker opportunity.
Red.
I might take that.
9 crack.
And maybe we play sevens. Always take your jokers.
Joker swap. 8 bam. North.
Oh, let's play sevens. It's a long way to go.
6 bam. Red. 3 dot. 1 bam. 6 bam. 1 crack. 3 crack. 3 bam. 5 bam. So.
5 bam. 5 crack.
5 crack. 3 bam. South. 1 bam.
I don't know which sevens
5
hand we're
dot.
playing. If we
2
get
bam.
another dragon, maybe that will help.
4 bam. 1 bam.
Maybe it'll be a wall game. Oh, all these nines. Maybe we could play 7, 8, 9. And I make these sevens. Let's get rid of the green.
Green. 1 crack.
How many sevens are out and how many eights? Oh, there's already 2 eights out. There's 1 7. Is there another 7? No, we could use the joker there.
9 dot. 4 bam. 4 dot. 5 bam. 2 bam. 4 dot. North. 3 bam. 3 crack. East. East.
Nobody's playing wins.
Flower. Call. 7
Oh
bam.
boy. So looking at line number 3, we need 4 flowers.
Green. 5 crack. Green. 7 bam. 1 dot. 2 dot. Mah Jongg.
Oh no! Oh well. Oh, they were in competition with each other. He's lucky he got that. Wow, 3 jokers. Good for him. So Amstead won in 2, 4, 6, 8. I gave him the tile with the 2 dot, and he had 4 flowers, 2, 4, 6, 8 with 8s and 8s. Congratulations, Amstead. Yikes, I lost 10 points there. Annie was playing a 2, 4, 6 hand also. Annie was playing a 2, 4, 6, 8 hand also, but she had no 8 cracks. Interesting. Kurt was playing a quint hand, 1, 2 with West in the middle, but since Amstead had his 2, he really couldn't make it. He needed some jokers. Interesting that he went for that. We were not settled on a hand. I originally thought that we would play 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, the closed hand in consecutive. We moved to an open hand in consecutive, line number 3, 7, 8, 9, in 3 different suits. We also had the ability to switch to like numbers with 7s. I took the joker opportunity to switch out for those 8s. I think that was a good choice. You always want to use jokers and switch your hand. Let's move on to the next game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. Now we got a lot of 7, 8, 9 again. Or 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Decisions. Let's get rid of the 6, the north. Maybe this one. 5, and now we're getting a bunch of 9s. Decisions. Bunch of 9s. Maybe get rid of the 8. We can play with the 9s. I don't know what we're doing. Let's see. 2. I got rid of the 8, but now we got an 8. Maybe we'll just play with the upper numbers. Seems like they're in common. Oh, look at all those 2s.
Second Charleston.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have changed hands. Somebody's going to be playing all those 2s now. Eesh. What a mess.
Courtesy pass.
We have 3, 2, 4, and 1.
2 crack.
Yikes, I don't like this. 1 bet. These are terrible hands. That's 7, 8, 9 again. Let's see if we can make something of it.
East. 2 dot. 4 bam. 1 bam. So. 1 dot. 2 crack. 4 crack. Call. 4 bam. 3 dot. 2 bam. 1 dot. North. 4 dot. 6 crack.
There's that
dot.
1 and 9 hand, but we don't have the
5
white dragon. The 1 and 9 hand with
5
10.
dot.
1 plus 9 is 10.
5 dot. 3 bam. South. 2 crack. 6 dot. 2 bam. 8 dot. 3 dot.
Interesting.
1 bam. 8 dot.
Oh, well, the 8s are going
4
out.
dot.
That's what happened last time, I
5
think.
bam. 3 bam. 6 dot. 2 crack. South. 6 crack. 9 dot. 5 crack. South.
Can we play 7, 8, 9 with opposite dragons,
1 bam.
which is line number
9
6?
3 crack. West.
Maybe we'll do that.
8 crack. 9 dot.
Okay, do we have to call this now? I know the 8s were out. That's going to be a tough one. The 9s we can't call because we don't have enough jokers.
5 crack.
We play 6, 7, 8, 9.
1 dot.
Now we got the white. Yikes. This would be matching dragon, which would be with 2 flowers. Let's get rid of this 9.
9 crack. East. West. 8 crack.
Oh boy. Decisions to decisions. 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8. Let's get rid of the 6.
6 dot. 7 crack. Green. Call. 7 dot.
Ah, we can get rid of the green.
North. 8 crack. 1 crack. 7 bam.
We can't play with opposite dragon. 7, 8, 9 with opposite dragon because the dragons are here.
Green. 9 bam. 2 dot. North.
Maybe we should have played all 9s.
9 crack. 1 crack. 8 crack. 2 dot. 4 bam. 7 bam. East. 5 dot. 1 crack. 2 dot.
I don't know what hand we're playing.
3 dot.
It's just not coming together today.
5 bam.
I just don't want to give anybody Mahjong. So this would be opposite dragon. We should have played all 9s maybe with opposite dragons. I'm gonna get rid of this 8.
Bam. 4 bam. 4 dot. 6 dot. 4 dot. 7 bam. 6 crack. West. 7 crack. 6 crack. Joker swap. So. 1 crack. Red. Call. 3 crack.
Jokers.
Joker swap.
Okay, now what are we playing, kids? If we play 7, 8, 9 with matching dragons. 7, 8, 9 with matching dragons. We don't have flowers. Nobody even has flowers out. Let's get rid of the 8.
8 bam. 5 bam. 9 crack. 8 bam.
Ah, I guess we should have played 6, 7, 8, 9.
8 bam. 1 dot. Red. Joker.
Ah, we got a flower.
9 bam. 5 bam. 7 bam. Joker.
Ah,
9 bam. 5 crack. Wall game.
well, that's alright. The wall game's okay. But all those flowers, everybody had flowers in their hands. I was thinking 7, 8, 9 with matching dragons, which was line number 5. Yamsa was playing 4 flowers, 6, 7, 8 in 3 different suits, line number 3. Annie was playing consecutive run, line number 4, 3 flowers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kurt was playing Winds and Dragons, line number 4, 4 flowers, red, news with green. He didn't have the flowers. Start our next game.
First Charleston.
Let's see if we can get it this time. Oh, 6 and 9, maybe 3, 6, 9. Going with the 3, 6, 9. Let's see what we have here. A 1, a 4, and now, and an 8. Here's a 9. So let's look at the 3, 6, 9 hand with dragons. So line number 3 has 6s or 3s or 9s with dragons. I don't think we're going to play that. And then the other one's a concealed hand with flowers. We're probably not going to play that either. So let's look. We can play 3 and 6 in the same suit. We don't have that for line number 1. Line number 2, we need flowers. Line number 5, 3, 6, 9 with 3s or 6s. All right, let's continue.
Second Charleston.
Let's do 2 and this 6. Sounds crazy. 8 north and east. You got to push yourself sometimes. A 4, a south, and a 7.
Courtesy pass.
There's a 6 dot. We got back again. A 3, 6, 9. And I'm going to do 3 tiles. And I'm going to go with the 6s. And see if I could do 6s. Oh, it's a different dragon.
So.
It's okay. I was going to do 6s with matching dragons.
4 dot.
Oh, don't forget. Line number 7 and 2, 4, 6, 8.
7 crack.
We can do
8
6s
down.
with opposite dragon.
3 dot. So. south, east, 6 bam, 8 dot,
Oh, there goes 1 6.
north, 5 crack, east, 8 bam, 5 crack,
Oh, flower.
7 dot,
Maybe we're playing the concealed hand.
2 crack, 6 dot, east, north,
If we had the matching dragon to the 6 to the 3s, we would need the 9,
1
which is
dot.
the white dragon.
6 crack, 5 dot, 3 bam, call, 7 bam, call, 3 crack, 6 bam,
Yeesh, they're all excited.
5 bam, 5 dot, 9 crack, 1 dot, 4 crack, 5 bam, 9 crack, south,
Not working
West.
today.
west, 8 bam, south, 8 bam, 9 crack,
Like some jokers.
north, so
6 dot. Can play 6s. 3, 6, 9. Let's get rid of this 9.
9 bam, 9 bam, west, so
We were playing 6s. We have a long way to go. Let's get rid of the dragons. Let's get rid of the 3.
3 crack, 8 crack, 8 dot, 4 bam, 9 dot, 9 dot,
We were playing that bottom hand at 3, 6, 9.
7 crack, red, 2 dot, call, 6 crack, 7 crack,
We need some
8
jokers.
9 bam, 8 crack, 1 crack, 2 crack, 2 bam, call, 4 dot,
Oh, Amset's playing maybe 2s or 2025.
1 dot,
So he might. Oh no, he can't be playing 2025. He needs the white.
west, 7 crack, 7 dot, 4 bam, 1 crack, 1 crack, 3 dot, 5 bam, east,
And 8.
8 crack, 4 bam, 5 bam, 4 dot,
3 dot.
3 dot, 7 dot, south, 7 dot, 9 crack, 9 bam, red, 5 dot, 1 dot, Mahjong,
Oh boy. Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8 with 2s. I thought he was playing like numbers. Good for him. Congratulations to Amstead. He was playing 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 4. And I think this is a popular hand this year. It's 4 flowers, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 2s and 2s. And they could be 4s and 4s, 6s and 6s, or 8 and 8s. Good for him. And he was playing 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, line number 5, 3 flowers, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 in a different suit. Nice hand. Consecutive run line number 3 was Kurt was playing. He needed 4 flowers, 1, 2, 3, all in one suit. He needed his flowers. Not doing so hot today. Let's see if we can round it up and do the final game and win it.
Charleston,
6, 7, 9. Do we go back to 3, 6, 9? I don't know if that's a good hand to play. We got a 3 dot. We got a 9. A north and a west. That doesn't work. I think we should stay with 3, 6, 9. Let's get rid of a west and a north. A 2 and a 3.
Second
Let's
Charleston.
get rid of a 2, 2, and a north. 7, 4, and south. All the winds are going around. An 8, a 2, and a 7.
Courtesy pass.
4 west and 5. We have 3 tiles. Actually, we could do 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we should try for the easy hand.
Seven crack.
All right, let's do 3, 4, 5, 6. Crazy, we just completely switched, but I don't know. Maybe trying for those hard hands today aren't working for me.
West. South. 9 bam. 8 crack.
Three, 4, 5, 6.
4 bam. 7 bam. 3 crack. South. West. North. 2 crack. North. West.
Should have played some wins.
2 bam.
Nobody's
West.
playing those wins.
6 crack.
3, 4.
6 crack. 4 crack. 4 crack. 2 crack.
3, 4, 5. Or 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 dot. 5 dot. 7 crack. So. Red. 2 bam. 6 crack. 8 dot. North. 8 bam. 5 bam. 7 dot.
Six, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5. Yikes! I want to use all my. So if we do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get rid of the 9.
9 bam. 2 dot. East. 4 bam. 8 bam. 1 bam. 8 crack. 8 bam. 1 bam. 4 bam. 2 dot. South.
East we don't need.
East. 5 crack.
I'm looking at maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, which is consecutive round line number 2.
3 crack. South.
Yep, that's what we're playing.
7 crack.
So
5
it's
crack.
3. We have our 3s. 4. We need all of our 4s. 5, 6.
3 crack. 1 crack. 9 bam. 3 bam. Call. 7 dot. 5 crack. 2 dot. 8 dot. Red. 1 bam. 2 crack. 5 crack. So. 1 dot. Call. 6 dot. Mah Jongg.
Oh, bummer. Rough day today. Yikes. So 3, 6, 9. Oh, finally, they won with a 3, 6, 9. We were trying for that like hell the last couple hands. Congratulations to Kurt for 2 flowers, 3, 6, 9, and 3 different suits. Nice. We have Annie who played 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 4 flowers. 1 and 9 equals 10. She didn't have the white dragon. Amstead was playing, which is another favorite hand, is 2 flowers and winds and dragons with a run. He had 1, 2, 3. It doesn't have to be 1, 2, 3. And then all of the dragons. I kind of liked our hand. Kind of came together. I did need some more jokers, but that's okay. and we didn't have anybody's tiles, so we're still in the process of getting there. So let's look at the leaderboard. Today was not a good day for me, but that's okay. Annie and I won nothing, nor did we lose points. Amstead won 2 games and Kurt won 1. Oh, you know what? We had a wall game, so we did lose points. Annie had -10, I had -10, but with the wall game, it was cleared out. So that's okay. I guess I won 1 if you consider the wall game a win. I'm happy about that. Forgot we had that wall game. I thank you for being here, and some days you see you just can't win, and today was the day. But I did have a wall game, so again, consider that a win for you. You were able to keep your opponents from winning, and that's a win to play good defense. Go review some of the switchable hands, and I'll see you next week for a new topic. No more switchable hands. What shall I bring? If you have a topic of interest you'd like me to start, please email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com, and I'll be happy to do that. Take care, everybody. I'll see you next Tuesday at 6:30 for our new topic. Have a good one. Bye-bye.